I guess if they did in Jaws, we could do here. This is the anti-cheapo theory here. So that's my gamer right now. If you look on the YouTube release I just did, I had my good friend swinging this bat where out of this 280-foot field, he was hitting them consistently. Primarily known as a base hitter, what he was doing with this equipment was a good thing. So I'm out here right now and I'm gonna be taking BP and working on the cut swing. There's two types of cut swings. Primarily the cut swing that I primarily work on is with my barrel never going above my shoulder. Some people can cut the ball, and I think that's a different type of athleticism as well as hand-eye coordination. For me, what I like to do, I find myself more consistent cutting the ball with the swing above the shoulder. Another thing, if you pay close attention, if you've never paid close attention, a lot of hitters are up in the box. This also enables them to get the ball where they like it so they can cut it. Also at this area, I like to think you get those pitches that if you need to hit it out, hit it out. I'm going to be swinging my gamer. Well, my original gamer for the year just busted at Worlds a month ago. So this is a new one that I'm going to be using at WSL Reno Worlds 40s. And it kind of gives you a little time stamp where we're at. So what I'm going to do, did you put a couple more balls in there?
Yeah, I'll put a couple more.
Just three or four more. What I'm going to do first is show you that how good this bat is right now. I'm hitting bited softballs, and you can kind of see where it is. Another thing, as I said, if you want to do something good for your BP, and I think you're cheating yourself if you're not, is besides the net, is setting up cones primarily where they play you. And that's a good thing right now when I'm working through my cut swing, is I'm trying to hit the ball, cut the ball in those holes or gaps. And when I do this, good rounds of BP, if you're taking 100 swings, like our 150 swings a week bat challenge, I'll go 80 swings, just line drives, you know, to me what pays the bills. And then the last 20, see how far we can hit them, okay? So I'm gonna work on cutting the ball. Pay attention that you're gonna see me, no barrel going above my shoulder. Okay? So these first couple swings right here are gonna be for, I'm gonna show you how live my bat is right now. Another thing I do wanna share is CBD. I take a lot of CBD. You let it sit under your tongue, and then you let it, then you swallow it, which goes through the receptors down here and go to your brain, which is what you want. This helps me throughout tournaments, keeps me loose and limber. I never cramp up, etc. No sores. So if you're interested in that, let me know. So right now I'm going to take a couple swings. See how hot and live my bat is right now. All right. So that's well out of here. That's 1 for 1. I reached it out, but that's still well over 300 feet. Maybe 320.
Get it right now.
Here you go. So there, I hit with authority 3 balls over the fence. So now what I'm going to do is working the cut swing, trying to swing through the ball. Some people try to make the ball do funny and how they spin off it. To me, I'd rather try to hit it what they say in the mouth and drive it through a hole. And the good thing about once you get this kind of swing, the cut swing is what a lot of guys call it. Even if you kind of miss the ball, you're still putting enough velocity to get those 2 hoppers in that hole. And that's why the cones are big. Cut the ball, but cut it hard in one of those holes, so if you miss it, it's spinning through. So here we go. Just cutting. No ball, barrel above my shoulder. All right. That'll work. I stayed in the yard. And that'll work in a game. See those holes? swinging hard here. So that one, I think I kind of forced the 5-6, which is probably more of a left center pitch. But if you notice, I put a little chop and got it in that hole. Dead middle hole. All right, so now I should have swung at that. So we'll call that one out. That's my fault. I do not have to swing at that. And most of my BP, if it's close, I could do something with it, I'm going to swing it. There's one out. And that's going to pay the bill. Cut swing. Look at the barrel. Focus on my barrel. Pause it. That ain't getting caught either. This is last year's little Mexican mark. Oh yeah. That's a good shortstop that can dive. Maybe major plus. Okay, we'll challenge. I'll call that an out. That's 2 outs. That was kind of hard to call. So I call that sometimes I hit the net hard like that. At the ankles, it's probably going to go through the guy. The net's usually where the pitcher falls. That's a do-over if there is ever any. Let's go. Look at that. If you heard that, that's a sound game. Ooh, look at that. If you notice my swing, there was some chop, but the barrel never went above my shoulder. And I'm not compromising my swing. Everybody's different, but this is what works for me. I know you saw the barrel there. You gonna move that for me? Yeah. 5 swings, right? Oh. All right. Go. Your little miss there, maybe a short ball, but it's in that hole. And that's one thing when it comes with me about, you know, when I'm hitting the ball. If I'm gonna miss it through. Another thing, I'm not as selective in the game. Some of these probably would be a ball in it. Ooh, look at that. Barrel never went above. See how easy that is, guys? I mean, obviously it's BP, but there are times I get in those zones that I can do what I want with the ball. Yeah. I even came close to hitting one out, and I'm up in the box. All right. Look at that. Well, I guess I shouldn't have done that. It's a backside. Well, okay. Still not an out, but I'm supposed to be cutting the ball hard. See, that's what happens when you get in those good modes, and that's where BP comes. 150 swings a week is hand-eye coordination. I'm swinging hard. I'm hitting nothing but line drives. If I miss the ball, it's been bouncing through the holes, as you just seen. And I'm in that zone that, boom, I just flicked it to 3-4 because that's where the pitch was asking me to do it. With 2 outs and one's kind of like give me to that shortstop diving. Get that one. I'll call that one. All right, I'll call that an out. 3 out. That's going to be a good play. Get that one. Sound game. Look at that. I love those hits right there, don't you? All right, give me a different angle. I got 4 balls there, buddy. Yeah. 3, I'll probably take, oh, we'll see, here we go. All right, let's rock. Oh, that was good. That's still holding up well. A lot of swings on this guy. Oh, how many balls left? So I made 3 outs. Even if I make this out, that's 800. All right. Oh, inside out, out. Oh well, called it. So basically, reviewing my tape, 20 swings, 4 outs, kind of went inside then regularly, rather than really trying to cut the ball. And I guess the video was cutting the ball, but a lot of the pitches I was getting, I was able to cut where I wanted. That ball right there, I guess I went inside out trying to cut it, which didn't kind of go the way that I wanted. But remember, get out there, get the work, get a net, get yourself as many softballs as you can, as well as the cones, and it'll make your hitting experience much better. Please subscribe, please like, please give our California Bats a chance. Go to my Facebook page. Just last week, I interviewed the big man, the big cat, Mike Masenko, on my Facebook channel, and that's the longest chat I ever had. 2 hours. What does he talk about? How deep do I get with the big cat? Go check out my page. Thanks a lot. We had some minor errors with our